Everyone says, cut people off. But what if that's the wrong advice? These days, you hear this advice everywhere. Protect your peace. Just cut people off. And yes, sometimes that's the right thing to do. If someone is constantly disrespecting you, manipulating you, or making you feel emotionally unsafe, creating distance is healthy. But here's where things get complicated. Not everyone is being cut off because they're toxic. Sometimes people are just overwhelmed, stressed, emotionally drained. And instead of setting boundaries, they start removing people entirely. At first, it feels like peace, but over time, it turns into loneliness. Psychology tells us something important. We don't just need space, we also need connection. So the real question is this: how do you protect your peace without pushing everyone away? Here are 6 simple ways to do that. 1. Not every conflict means someone is toxic. Social media has made the word toxic feel like an easy answer, but real relationships aren't that simple. People misunderstand each other. Friends disagree. Even people who care about you can say the wrong thing. That doesn't automatically make them harmful. Psychologists explain that occasional conflict is normal. So before you cut someone off, pause and ask, is this a pattern or just a moment? Because sometimes protecting your peace isn't about ending a relationship, it's about understanding it better. 2. Set boundaries instead of disappearing. A lot of people protect their peace by avoiding people completely. But avoidance isn't the same as healing. Boundaries are. A boundary is simply a limit that protects your energy. It can be small things like not replying to messages right away, stepping away from conversations that always turn negative, or choosing what you share and what you keep private. You don't have to disappear to feel safe. You just have to decide what you allow into your space. 3. Stop being available all the time. One of the fastest ways to lose your peace is feeling responsible for everyone else's emotions. Always listening, always helping, always fixing. It becomes exhausting. Psychologists call this emotional overload. And the truth is, you're allowed to step back. You can say, I can't talk right now. I need some time for myself today. That doesn't make you selfish. It means you're protecting your energy. 4. Not everyone deserves full access to you. Here's something many people forget. Not every relationship is meant to be deep. Some people are your inner circle. Some are casual friends. Some are just acquaintances. The problem happens when we treat everyone the same. You don't have to cut someone off just because they're not emotionally safe. You can simply give them less access, less time, less energy, less of your personal world. And that alone can protect your peace. 5. Learn to emotionally detach. Protecting your peace doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop absorbing everything. Someone is in a bad mood, you don't have to carry it. Someone criticizes you, you don't have to become it. Emotionally strong people learn to observe without immediately reacting. They feel, but they don't absorb. And that creates calm even in difficult situations. 6. Accept what you can't control. One of the biggest sources of stress is trying to change people. We want them to understand us. We want them to behave differently. We want them to meet our expectations. But the truth is, people only change when they choose to. Protecting your peace means letting go of that control. Instead of trying to change them, you change your response, your boundaries, your expectations. And that shift changes everything. Protecting your peace doesn't always mean cutting people off. Sometimes it means setting clearer boundaries, managing your energy more carefully, and choosing who truly deserves your time. Because real peace isn't about being alone. It's about feeling calm, balanced, and still connected to the people that matter.